Hello, Chef Marcus Guiliano here, and I'm your chef on a mission. Today's mission, let's do another YouTube comment. I don't have the comment in front of me, but it was something like how vegetarians are not healthy, or vegetarians may not be healthy, a vegetarian diet, and that is so true. And what prompted this whole thing was I just drove by a restaurant that's a long-standing vegan restaurant. They've been open about 15 years. Local to us, I don't know, 20 minutes away. And I haven't been in this restaurant in literally 10 or 12 years. And I've only been there twice, I think. And people tell me how healthy it is. And when you go to the restaurant, you'll look and it says healthy vegetarian menu. And I tell people, man, the food that they're serving and the food that a lot of vegetarians or vegans eat it's not healthy food. So no wonder why a lot of vegans and vegetarians look sickly. And of course, a lot of meat eaters look sickly. So I'm not making fun or picking on vegetarians. Right now, in the last 3 weeks, I've been really hardcore vegan, super hardcore vegan, almost the last month, and feeling great right now, doing a cleanse, doing a lot of enzymes, lots and lots of enzymes I've been taking to help my digestion. I'm gonna do another video on that because I actually lost body mass without losing weight because I was bloated with the foods I was eating. They weren't digesting properly. But that's a whole nother video. So this restaurant serves a lot of soy isolate, brown sugar, and they think they when I was there 12 years ago, they told me that brown sugar is healthy for you. Folks, brown sugar is not healthy for you. It might be better than white sugar because they've added molasses back to it, but brown sugar is basically, folks, they take white sugar that's been bleached, all the steps, and they throw some molasses back in it to make quote-unquote brown sugar. So there's nothing really to brag about brown sugar. Now, if you're consuming palm sugar or the organic sucanat, that's a slightly different story. There's minerals in there. There's a little bit of fiber left. There's actually some stuff in there. And palm sugar being probably the if you want to say healthy sugars, refined sugars, that's probably one of the better ones for you. Molasses has good properties in it. Maple syrup has good properties in it. But overall, those are sweeteners, and you're not really supposed to abuse sweeteners. Try to really limit your use to sweeteners. A lot of people think, oh, because it's a better sweetener, I can use a ton of it. That's not true. So this restaurant serves soy isolate. A lot of their food is deep fried. I don't know what they're deep frying it in. I have no idea. It'd be interesting to know because it's probably some kind of GMO soy oil, GMO canola oil. Who knows? Or they might be thinking they're putting an olive oil blend in there, which is probably even worse than the other ones. So brown sugar, soy isolate, and deep fried foods. And this is what they're calling healthy vegetarian food. A healthy vegetarian diet, a healthy vegan diet, is going to have lots of different live, living, raw foods. You should be consuming, even if you're a carnivore and omnivore, the more raw and living foods you get into your diet, the better off you're going to be. Some of the health experts that I follow claim between 80, 90, even 75% of a raw food living diet mixed in with your other foods is optimal. So most of you are probably on a 10 to 20% raw and living foods in your diet, and the rest is cooked, highly processed crap. A lot of that might be crap food. So start focusing on lots of fruits and veggies. I mean, fruits. Fruits are your friend, folks. I'm eating tons of mandarins right now because they're in season. Bananas are always good. Watermelons. There's so many apples, pears, berries. If you're concerned about the actual sugar in fruit, see, here's the thing. A lot of people say, well, I can't have fruit. I can't have the sugar in fruit. But then they turn around and eat a French fry, right? That's fried. And I'm like, man, your priorities are so wrong. You'd be better off eating 3 apples than eating those French fries. But like the sugar in the apples, the sugar in the banana, totally unjustified. So what people don't understand is if you take the water load, the water percentage of the fruit that you're eating, and divide it into the glycemic index to come up with, I forgot what it's called, the true glycemic number. The fruits aren't high in sugar at all. Plus, when you look at a fruit versus real sugar, like a spoonful of sugar, corn syrup, something like that, Fruit has the enzymes attached, and they have the fiber attached, so it metabolizes totally different. Now, I wouldn't eat fruit after French fries. I wouldn't eat fruit after a high-fat meal, because that fat just slows your digestion down instantly. Our bodies really aren't designed to process fat, high quantities of fat like that. That's why nuts and all these oils and everything, they have to be mechanically processed for us to consume. We weren't given the mechanisms, the functions in our body to be able just to rip apart walnuts and eat them all day and wring out olives for olive oil. So your body wasn't geared for that. We didn't evolve eating that kind of stuff. That's a product of the Industrial Revolution, of us processing foods, is why we can eat a pound of walnuts, a pound of cashews. Your body, if you were in the wild and had no tools, you couldn't eat nuts like that. It would be a very rare treat to be able to eat nuts. So, vegetarians, lots of raw and living foods in your diet, lots of fruits, rices, beans, some nuts. Just vary your diet. Try to eat as much organic as possible. Omit the dairy to become vegan if you're vegetarian. That is a huge key. And I'm going to do another video on how I decreased my bloating, because I was very bloated from the foods I was eating. And some of the foods weren't bad at all. I was making a lot of great food choices. But there was just something off in my body. I'm going to talk about that. And my clothes are fitting different. I can button my sports coats again. It's really a fantastic feeling. And I did lose some weight on top of it, but really the bloating went down like literally in 1 to 2 days. The bloating went down, and I really didn't lose any weight in the beginning. But you can see a definite difference. So vegetarians, you go to a vegetarian restaurant, just try to make the right choices. And don't be fooled when you see a restaurant saying healthy vegetarian food. Really look and see what they're actually doing. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please hit like, subscribe. Sorry I'm in the car doing this. I'm just limited for time lately, and I want to keep creating lots of content.